Hi Bold Bakers! We are just a few days away from Thanksgiving, so what is the most important recipe you need for this time of year? It is my best ever pecan pie. It is simple to make, it's absolutely delicious, so let's get baking. This is a bonus video and I would like to say a big thank you to Google Home for this paid partnership and making this video possible. Now, Thanksgiving is a time that you always have your hands full. One way I have freed myself up and gotten a little bit of help in the kitchen is with my Google Home Mini. The past few days I've been using it and asking it lots of questions. Questions like this. Hey Google, when is Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is on Thursday, November 23rd, 2017.
See? It knows everything. It's so much fun. I'm going to put all the information for this in the description box below this video. Okay, let's get started on our pecan pie. The first thing we're going to make is our filling. So into the bowl, I'm going to add in some egg yolks. Now, if you don't eat eggs and want to replace them, check biggerbolderbaking.com and see what you can use as an alternative. Also, the recipe for the pecan pie is on there. Next, an important ingredient in pecan pie, some lovely caramelly brown sugar. Now, you can't have pecan pie without maple syrup. Feel free to also use golden syrup if you don't have maple syrup. A little splash of cream, some melted butter, a pinch of salt, just to bring out all of the lovely flavors. And then if you have some vanilla extract, add some of that in there too, just for extra flavor. And then last but not least, chopped toasted pecans. Now you want to make sure that they're chopped and toasted when you add them in here because it brings out all of the lovely maple flavors in them. So in you go. And then with your whisk, just mix all of your ingredients together. So I'm sure you know by now that I don't call a recipe best ever unless it is out of this world amazing. Now, I have had this pecan pie recipe, I'd say for over 10 years, and I have used it all around the world and everybody loves it. So make sure that you stick a pin in it and have it forever. So pecan pie is a very traditional Thanksgiving dish, and I think it originated in the South. Actually, I know somebody who would know. Hey Google, where did pecan pie originate from?
Pecan pie's place of origin is the southern United States.
There you go, southern United States. This is definitely a southern dish because there is something so comforting about it. Okay, that's perfect. There's our filling, easy peasy. Now I'm going to set this aside and we're going to get started on our pie crust. So fall season is pie season, so you need a foolproof pie crust recipe, and I have it for you. This is my one. The recipe can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com and it will work every single time. It's the best one ever. So on a floured surface, roll out your pie crust until it's around 1/2 centimeter thick. I do like to keep it nice and thick just because the filling is so much as well. So just roll out yourself a nice big circle. So now you want to roll it out bigger than the pie dish, which will be, actually here's a good question. Hey Google, how many inches is a pie dish?
A standard pie pan is 9 inches in diameter and 1 to 1/4 of an inch deep.
So there you go, 9 inches. So we want our pastry to be rolled out roughly around 10 inches or so. We want that little bit of extra room on the edge. So once it's rolled out to the thickness that you want, here's a nice little trick that I do. Roll it up on your rolling pin, kind of backwards. And this just helps you move your pastry. Then bring in your pie dish and then gently roll your pastry over the pie dish, just like that. So you're not fumbling with your dough and it just makes it much easier to work with. Then what you want to do is go ahead and scoot your pastry into your pie dish, making sure that it's hitting the bottom of the dish and going up the sides and that there's no air pockets. And then with a little knife, I'm going to leave around 1 inch, 1.5 inches of pastry over, and I'm going to cut away the excess all the way around. Don't worry if it's not perfect, this is looking great. So once you've trimmed it all away, now we're going to give a lovely shape to our pie crust. And all you need are your fingers. So this is what we're going to do. You put 2 fingers on your pie crust, and then with the excess piece of pie crust, you want to push up and create this lovely kind of a scalloped effect. You see that? Really pretty, really easy. You don't need any special tools. It just gives your pie a beautiful finish and also a professional finish because we are pros after all. So just look at how fantastic our pie crust turned out. Now what I love about this recipe is that you can actually pop this guy into the freezer right now, just like this, and freeze him. So then whenever you want to bake off your pie for Friendsgiving or for Thanksgiving, just pour in your filling, bake them off, and you've got a lovely pie ready to go. But right now we're gonna fill ours. So here is my pie filling, smelling delicious. Go ahead and pour it into your pie shell. Now we don't need to pre-bake this pie shell. He's going to be baked off raw like this. As you can see, that is a lot of filling. It goes all the way to the top. Fantastic. Now, like with all my desserts, I like to put a finishing touch on this pie. So I'm going to go ahead and lay some pecans all over the top. Now you don't have to do this, I just think it gives it a lovely look. And there's nothing wrong with more pecans. So just all around. Save around 30 or so for the top. Gorgeous. So just before it goes into the oven, remember earlier on for our pie filling we used egg yolks? Well, this is the bowl that I had it in, and it still had some egg yolk in it. So I added in a little bit of milk, I mushed it around, and then I'm going to use this as my glaze for the top of my pie, just to go around the pie crust. And what this will do is it will bake lovely golden brown. This is a trick my mammy taught me. Waste not, want not. Beautiful. Our pie is ready to be baked off. Bake your pie off at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 40 to 45 minutes. And now that I'm thinking of it, hey Google, set timer for 40 minutes.
Okay, 40 minutes, starting now.
See you in 40 minutes. You would not believe how insanely good my kitchen smells right now. It smells like Thanksgiving and Christmas wrapped up into one. So I want to show you what your pecan pie is going to look like when it's done. As you can see, it's lovely golden brown all over, which is what we want. And then you'll notice if you push down, there's a little bit of a jiggle in the middle. Now we want that jiggle because that means that your pie is perfectly cooked. What we're going to do now is set it aside and let it cool down. And then we're going to pop it into the fridge for around 2 to 3 hours or even overnight and let the filling firm up. So my pie has gotten nice and cold, so now it is time to slice into it. Now you know I'm not shy about big slices here on Bigger Bolder Baking. Now I want you to see the center of this pie. Just look at that. The center is almost like a maple custard. It's kind of gelatinous-y, really thick, absolutely delicious. So there we go there, onto your plate. So now in my opinion, you cannot have pecan pie without loads of vanilla ice cream. So I'm going to add a big scoop on top. You know what, if we're going to eat this whole pecan pie, I'm definitely going to need more vanilla ice cream. Hey Google, add vanilla ice cream to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added vanilla ice cream to your shopping list.
Thank you. You know what? I know we usually have this at Thanksgiving, but I could eat this all year round. I absolutely love it. It's maple, it's nutty, vanilla ice cream on top. I mean, what is not to love? I really hope you enjoyed this bonus video, and a big thank you once again to Google Home for this paid partnership. All of the information for the Google Home Mini can be found in the description box below this video. I strongly recommend you go check it out. And I'll see you back here really soon for more bigger, bolder baking.